The Jewish bloc has been a vital part of all of these demonstrations since the genocide began in October 2023. Give a warm welcome to Naomi Wimborne Idrissi.
Greetings, everybody. I'm 72 years old. Just 5 years younger than the catastrophe which struck Palestine in the Nakba of 48, which is the source of October the 7th. In all my years on this planet, I have never witnessed such horrors as the retribution Israel has unleashed against the entire people of Palestine. The televised genocide is aided and abetted by this abject apology for a Labour government, by the United States and other Western governments who love to pontificate about the liberal values they share with Israel. Well, it's true. Israel does share the values of the colonizers who have for many generations plundered the earth, treating native peoples with racist contempt. In all my years on this planet, I have never been so ashamed of Jews who parrot Israel's lies, denying its responsibility for multiple war crimes and breaches of international law, throwing all the blame for tens of thousands of Palestinian deaths onto Hamas. At last, amid images of starving infants, breaches are appearing even within the Jewish Zionist establishment. 36 of the 300 members of the Board of Deputies of British Jews have publicly dissociated themselves from Israel's decision to break the ceasefire and block all food and humanitarian aid from entering Gaza. Such small shifts are welcome, but the Board of Deputies continues to defend the Israeli state and to declare that those who protest against the genocide, that's you, are a threat to British Jews and to public order. These completely unfounded charges are being used by the British state to justify repressive policing of demonstrations and the use of counter-terror laws to intimidate journalists and activists. Following the mass arrests here on January the 18th, the Jewish bloc formed a delegation to meet the Metropolitan Police. To date, we are still being denied the chance to be heard. The Met needs to understand that large and growing numbers of Jews in Britain and around the world are horrified by Israel's cruelty towards Palestinians, flouting every tenet of Jewish ethics. We have marched alongside hundreds of thousands of non-Jews in huge demonstrations calling for peace and justice, and we are outraged to hear them denounced as anti-Semitic hate marches. Such rhetoric is dangerous and divisive and must not be allowed to dictate the police approach to legitimate protest. To finish, let me quote from a statement by Global Jews for Palestine, a collective of Jewish groups in 19 countries. They said, "This Nakba day, we are watching children in Gaza die of malnutrition in real time. Now, today, our government must take action. Stop arming Israel. Sanctions now. Israel's impunity must end." Keep on fighting, comrades.